Hey everybody, it's Sonia Miller, speaker, coach, and author, and I am here today to talk to you about how to make friends with food. So if you're somebody who has an experience of food, a relationship with food that is anything less than just a wonderfully harmonious, relaxing, supportive, best friend relationship in the healthiest way, not the I'm going to go off and make food my best friend and go hide in a corner, but just like a really wonderful relationship with food. If you have anything less than that, then you're going to really like what I'm going to talk about today. So thanks for joining me. All right, so here's the thing about food. Consciousness creates. You've probably heard me talk about that before. And one of the things that we do with food is that we judge it. Today I want to talk about judgment. And many of us have a relationship with food where we either judge anything specifically as good or bad. So there are good foods and there are bad foods. Now here's the thing about judgment. Your body believes your judgments. Your body believes your judgments. Your body directly manifests and expresses as a physical representation of what you believe about food. So here's the thing that really blows people's minds when they really start to look at their connection between consciousness and their body. People think that when I eat a certain way, I lose weight. When I eat another way, I don't. Or when I eat certain foods, I lose weight. When I eat other foods, I gain weight. Some foods are good, some foods are bad. The mind-blowing concept is this. There is no cause and effect in the physical realm the way we think of it. All right? What's really the cause of the effect of your body is your consciousness. It's what you believe. So if you believe that eating lettuce is going to cause you to lose weight, guess what? It will, but not because lettuce has 0 calories, is full of water, and is a good food, but because you believe it to be true. And if you believe that eating ice cream over and over and over again at night, lots of gallons will make you gain weight, guess what? It will, not because that is an actual truth in the physical realm, but because you believe it to be so. And what happens is as you start to really open up and unpack your judgments and your beliefs about food and become willing to have a whole new reality reveal itself, you get to start eating foods that you like in an enjoyable way, in something that is based in alignment and satisfaction. And guess what? When your judgment about foods turns to one that is, I am satisfied, I like this food, I'm in harmony with this food, and you're always looking for satisfaction and harmony and alignment, then your foods, what you choose to eat, as well as how your body reflects that, all comes into harmony. So what I'd like to do is talk to you about one tool that you can start practicing right away to begin shifting your experience with food and how it plays out in how you feel about it, whether or not you enjoy it, whether you feel deprived, all of that whole dynamic that is not the friendliest relationship that we can have with food, but one that is harmonious and one where our bodies come into alignment, and it's just one wonderful supportive relationship. It is this. Notice your reactions to food anytime you can. And if you notice that you have a negative reaction, if you are triggered, just pause, go, yes, there's the trigger, and practice this mantra. This food is not good, it's not bad, it simply is. I remain open to experiencing a wonderful relationship with food. The key phrase is, it's not good, it's not bad, it simply is. That's the key phrase, and that phrase is the phrase of suspending judgment. When you start suspending judgment on the foods that you used to judge as bad, and you start to become willing to have the foods that are in alignment with you, the ones that are most satisfying, reveal themselves, you start to be guided towards foods that feel good. So what I'd like to do is talk about how to eat. How does this translate into how to eat? Because that's always one of the next questions. Like, well, if I start saying, that no foods are good and no foods are bad and I can eat whatever, I'm just going to balloon, or I'm just going to be out of control, or, well, how do I eat? Here's the thing. It's much more important how you are when you eat than what you eat and how much you eat. Now, I know that goes against every bone in your body if you're used to doing battle with food and wrestling with food and trying to control food. But I'm going to say that again, and if you keep coming back, I'll be a broken record about it. It is less important what you eat and how much you eat than how you are being when you eat. If you are in battle when you eat, then you will experience being in battle when you eat. And you will be in battle with the food, and you will be in battle with your body. But if you suspend judgment and start practicing being in harmony with what you eat, then you will begin to attract a completely different experience. And here's two ways that your experience of food and body can start to transform. Either you'll be able to eat foods that you've always enjoyed, and it doesn't affect you the way it used to. For example, you don't have a charge, you don't put on weight, you just have a couple bites, and it's satisfying, as opposed to this kind of binging deprivation sort of cycle. Or you're going to discover that you will naturally gravitate towards foods that you didn't even used to know that you enjoyed. They might appear in the world of judgment as healthier. You might be able to eat in a way that you've always wanted to eat, but do it naturally, okay? So either you'll eat the foods you've always eaten before and all of a sudden have a different positive relationship to it, or you're actually going to start attracting different ways of eating that are in alignment with what you've always wanted, okay? So I hope this is a useful tip, especially now in the holiday seasons where everything is so food-centric. Remember, notice your triggers and notice where you judge food. And especially if you've judged food as bad, say to yourself, this isn't good, this isn't bad, it simply is. I remain open to experience total satisfaction with food, no matter what I eat. Practice that mantra, and I would challenge you to take it on for a week. Like, really see if you could let yourself be guided by what is satisfying and suspending judgment, as opposed to the good food, bad food paradigm. So I hope this is helpful, and if you'd like to learn more tools like this, keep checking in. I'll be doing more Facebook posts, and if you'd like to learn more about the program I'm doing that starts in January, Have the Body You Love. It's all about permanent and lasting freedom with your body, with food, really giving up the whole diet cycle and just having, a completely new reality that's very, very fulfilling, very satisfying, and what most of us are looking for. The link to that, which I'll post here, is successforthesoul.com/have the body you love. So thanks for checking in. Hope this was helpful, and have a great day. Bye.